Welcome back to 7-Minute Options on Thursday, June 24th. Today I want to take a look at my ARKK position. This one actually has been going up, and now it is challenging my short call. And this is an interesting position for a couple of reasons. One is that back when we opened it on June 3rd, you can look back to episode 29, I believe it was, when we opened it. And this is a strangle, right? So I got a short put, a short call, and back when I opened it, it only required $1,000 of buying power. But now, because my short call is being challenged, when I take a look at my position today, it is now requiring $2,300 of buying power. So because the risk is undefined, the buying power requirements to maintain the position are fluid. They will change as the position changes. And so now this is taking up or using up $1,300 more of buying power than I initially thought it would, right? So if this were to move back down to the middle, then I would, again, go back to about $1,000 of buying power. So a couple of things to look at here. We only have 22 days left to expiration. I like to roll these out 15 to 20 days ahead. But now that it's very close to being challenged, I just might roll it out again. And it's worth seeing exactly what this does. One thing that this is doing right now is, if I leave it as is it's putting on, because I'm so close to the short call, and this is highly correlated to the SPY, 1.5, which means if SPY moves up 1, on average, this moves up $1.50, is now, if SPY moves down 1, it would really help my portfolio. So this is actually giving me minus 17 weighted, SPY weighted deltas, which is why my portfolio with 9 SPY weighted deltas, it's essentially balanced right now. It's essentially net neutral, delta neutral, I mean, sorry. So right now, this is going to change my portfolio quite a bit. But one of the main reasons I would want to roll this out is to free up some buying power and to move away from my my position being this negative. So I'm not going to do it today, but if I were to do it, I might do it tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's Friday, and I might not want to leave this till Monday. But so right now, I'm not near my break even yet. I'm not even past my short call yet, so it's not in the money yet. I collected $191, so my break even would be somewhere around 129-ish would be my break even, or 128.90. So I'm not there yet. No need to just panic, but whenever you have 6 days here, 6 straight days of green, typically it's a painful position to be in. Okay, so let's say I take my position here in July, and what I end up getting here is, if I close this out, right, I got to pay $273 to close it out. And then I go into August, which is 57 days away. And if I were to reestablish, say, the 20 deltas, so typically this one, when I open strangles, I like to go to the 10 deltas, but I don't think I can make money on the 10 deltas. If I go to the 10 deltas, I only pick up 125 there, and I only pick up 77 there. So I would have to pay $63 to do that. And so I like to pick up a credit every time I roll. And so if I move to the 20 delta, which is this position here, and I move to the 20 delta here, actually there's no 20 delta, let's say the 16 delta, I pick up $120 of credit, and actually I feel pretty good about it. So that would be the 145, 112. If I look at it on the graph, 145 is up there, so that gives me a little bit more breathing room. Again, this was much higher back in February, but let's say I go back to the 145 and I move up this to the 112-ish. It's a little bit narrower, so I'm making my strangle narrower, but I'm collecting another $120 in credit. So this might be, a pretty good decision here. And again, I'm just resetting this to the 20 delta on the put, the 16 delta on the call, and I can pick up $120. Interestingly enough, check this out. This would actually free up $881 of buying power. So my buying power would go up by 800, which is what you would expect, because it's much farther away from being in the money. And SPY weighted delta, I would pick up plus 18, because now this again moves it much back to which moves it further away from this short call, which means this can move up with SPY and not really make me lose money for the first $5 or $10 of movement. So yeah, let's see what this gets me. I'm okay with 120. And oh, I got the open position. This happens to me every time. This happened to me on the previous episode. I already have my GTC order in there, so I got to cancel the GTC order. Now I can go back to this one. Now I can send it. And let's see if that gets filled. And it filled right away. So there we go. So now my position, oh, there's my buying power at 2200. My delta's up at 29, which this one I'm not happy about. The buying power I am happy about. And so there we go. My position in ARK now is, 145, 112. Let me just reset that so we know where we are. 145 on the upside and 112 on the downside. And interestingly enough, now I have a long time for this thing. So I have, I got to hold this for, well, 57 days to expiration, and I want to close it at around 20 days. So I'm going to be holding this now for at least another month, and we'll see where it goes. All right. Thanks.